What's good, YouTube? It's your boy BDB, and today I have a video I want to talk about. So it is going on in the basketball world. What are these basketball players got going on? Former basketball player, not even just former players, former athletes. So there's 3 former athletes that have stuff going on, and like I said, it's getting crazy out here. First and foremost, we're going to start off with the lightest thing. Marcus Morris Sr. He has gotten arrested, or like he got in trouble by Las Vegas because he went into a casino and basically tried to steal $300,000. Around almost $300,000 he tried to steal out of a Las Vegas casino. And here's the thing. You go into a state. You go into Las Vegas, Nevada, where they just finished Summer League. And you go into that state knowing that Las Vegas is mainly known for their casinos. And you're telling me that the first thing you think is, oh, nobody's going to see me if I try to steal $300,000? Buddy, if you even try to take over $30, they probably would notice. Like, come on, man. Like, we got to be smart here. Just because you're an athlete, just because you got a lot of money, just because you got a little bit of fame does not put you above the law. It don't. And that was very stupid of what he did. Especially to go in Las Vegas, where they're known for their casinos. Where they're basically known for money. And if they lose a bit of their money, I mean, all states can notice when they lose money. But Las Vegas in casinos, when they can tell that someone's trying to steal their money or they're losing money, they're going to notice that really, really quickly. They are, and most likely you probably went to the most decked out casino. They got security like crazy in those casinos. Like crazy. And the first thing you think of is to steal almost $300,000. That's crazy. And then not only with that, there's another thing going on with a specific basketball player by the name of Gilbert Arenas. So Gilbert Arenas, he is basically getting put on blast. He's gotten arrested. Apparently, he is arrested by the feds and everything like that because Gilbert Arenas, he ran an illegal gambling operation. Him and 5 other people got arrested for running an illegal gambling operation, and he has been arrested by the feds. Apparently, I don't know who the other people are. Apparently, one of the people, they're from the Middle East or whatever. But my thing is this: what you got the podcast? You are a former NBA player. Not even just that, Agent Zero. You are a former All-Star. You are one of the best players in the league at one point, and one of the best shooters in the league at one point. Your son's going to USC. You, like I said, you got the podcast with you, Nick Young, Kenyon Martin, Rashad McCants. Why are you doing this? You made multi-millions in your career, and you are still trying to find illegal ways to make more money? Like, what are you doing? Like I said, just because you have money, you have a little bit of fame, just because whatever, that does not put you above the law. It don't. You are still a U.S. citizen. You still have to abide by the law. What are you doing? That was stupid. And now, you're not even going to see your son play in USC unless you get bond or unless they let you go on probation. Other than that, you ain't going to see your son play. That's crazy. It's crazy. Then, the last thing, Shannon Sharpe got fired from ESPN. Yes, Shannon Sharpe is fired from ESPN because of this. If you guys didn't hear about it, the whole scandal he had going on with that girl from OnlyFans or whatever like that. See, me, I wasn't really tripping like that because it's like they both agreed to it at the end of the day. And plus the girl, I mean, she's over 18, which I mean, like, people say, oh, 50 and 60 is weird. I'm like, look, whatever you do in your life is whatever you do in your life. That has nothing to do with me. But here's my thing, is that you both said yes at the end of the day. They both said yes, and then apparently when he got his new $100 million plus contract, that's when this whole thing started spiraling down. Then apparently it got settled, but ESPN is like, hey, we're not dealing with this no more, and they let him go. When I first heard of Shannon Sharpe, I first heard of him when he was with Skip Bayless. I mean, credit, he was an NFL player, played for the Denver Broncos, also played for the Baltimore Ravens, was a multiple time, or he was a Super Bowl champion, multiple time Pro Bowler, one of the best tight ends. People say argue of all time, but me, my GOAT for tight end, obviously I got Rob Gronkowski, but people say he's one of the best tight ends of all time. One of them, like, look, it's crazy what's going on, because, and people think just because you got you got a name and fame and you got money, that doesn't excuse you from the law. How some people say it can't unlame you, or it can't make you above the law. You still got to follow the law. If anything, that makes you more of a target, because now people will do anything and everything to get a bit of that cash. Every single penny. And I'm not even just talking athletes when they get divorced from their wives or ex-wives. I'm not talking about athletes when they get falsely accused. I'm not talking about none of that. Or when they get in a car accident. I ain't talking about none of that. Just because you got money and all these stuff, it makes your name more of a target. And outside of athletes, streamers, businessmen, or businesswomen, because this could happen to women too. People have to understand you're not above the law, regardless of your status. You're not above the law. You might get more leeway with smaller things, but when it becomes big things like stealing from casinos or running illegal gambling businesses, bro, you're not above the law. You're not. And with Shannon Sharpe, this whole thing with this girl situation, you got to be careful, people. If there's a girl on IG and mainly she posts and presents her body, don't go for it, because 9 times out of 10, it's going to come with more problems than just other dudes trying to hit her up. It's going to come with more problems than girls trying to gaslight her, make her feel delusional, and make her feel like she can do anything and everything in the whole entire world. It might come with lawsuits, you never know. So you need to be careful, people. Just because you got name, a game, and fame and money does not make you above the law. It makes you more of a target. Makes you more of a target. And I'm not even bringing race into this. This has nothing to do with race. All to do with character. All to do with character. Be a good person. Make the right decisions. Just because you got money does not mean you have to be some lame person, some rude person. None of like that, bro. Always be nice to everybody. But that's going to consist of this video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Marcus Morris Sr., dumb decision. Gilbert Arenas, definitely a dumb decision. Shannon Sharpe, this was crazy, but it was expected to happen. I thought it was going to happen at some point. But Shannon, I mean, you have Club Shay Shay. You got ESPN. Well, you had ESPN. You were with Skip. Then you went to Stephen A., Molly. I forgot the other guy's name. But you mainly have, now you have, like I said, you got your Club Shay Shay, and now you have Nightcap with Ocho. With Ocho Cinco. It's tough. But make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll have more videos out there for you and everything like that.